Good morning, everyone. Welcome back. Happy Thursday. This is our first casual Thursday. So we're going to have free dress bottoms today for $1 to your homeroom teacher and a Westdale top or a Westdale Spirit shirt. Now remember, your uniform shirts have to still be tucked in. You still have to have the appropriate jackets on. Thursdays are not free dress days. Thursdays are just casual. You can wear free dress bottoms only. Teachers, you have money envelopes in your mailboxes, so please make sure you pick those up to collect the money from your students in your class. And your hallway duty administrators will be coming around to pick up those envelopes during this homeroom class. Please remember, teachers, to give out the handbooks. Those student handbooks are very important that students receive that. And please get back the signature pages from the parents about that the parents signed and saw the handbooks. I also want to remind you that Smoothie King is coming today. Smoothie King is going to be here during lunch period. After you finish your lunch, you can go out and buy a smoothie for $3 under the tree on the diagonal, and then you can bring that with you. We have a really exciting event coming up next week that I want to tell you about. You really want to be aware of what's going on, and you really need to be careful a little bit. Let me tell you about what's going on. On Monday, the 21st, we will have a solar eclipse. This is close to a total solar eclipse. About 80% of the sun's rays are going to be, or the sun's light is going to be blocked by the moon. About 80% of the sun's light is going to be blocked by the moon, and that's going to happen somewhere around 11:30 till about 2 o'clock. It's going to be pretty dark outside, so we need to know a few things about that. Number one, I don't want you to be scared when it gets really dark outside in the middle of the day. Number two, we really need to appreciate this event for something that we may never again see in our lifetime. The last one of these that happened was in 1918. So it's been almost 100 years since this happened to this degree where we are. Now, different solar eclipses happen in different parts of the world and different parts of the country, but here where we live, it's been almost 100 years since the last total solar eclipse. So we need to be really interested and appreciate this celestial event that's going to be happening around us. You also need to know that there are some safety concerns. Number one, you can never look directly into the sun. Even if it is blocked by the moon, it will still burn your eyes. And if you want a cool story about that, ask Mr. Ray. There's a really scary story about a guy who looked directly into the sun during a solar eclipse and what happened to him. Woof. So make sure, teachers, we need to go over that on Monday. We all need to be prepared on Monday. We're trying to get our science teachers to create a lesson for all classes so that we'll be able to send that out to you teachers and you can do a little lesson on solar eclipse during that time. We need to be very careful during class change, during lunch times with our lunch lines. Make sure when you go outside for lunch, it's going to be pretty dark. When you go outside for lunch, don't look at the sun whenever we have our solar eclipse on Monday. So we need to be really mindful of safety on Monday. But it's going to be a really cool event, something that, I don't know to this degree. I think there's another one in 2024, but I don't know if it's going to be to this degree. It's going to be pretty dark. So get ready for that on Monday, and let's keep safety in mind. Any students that are interested in being part of Westdale's swim team, remember there's a meeting tonight in the library at 6 p.m. Here at Westdale, we have a swim team meeting. If you're interested in that, please have your parents come to the meeting tonight at 6 p.m. Volleyball tryouts were yesterday and today. If you're interested in volleyball, see Coach Hill. Tomorrow, we have our Free Dress Friday. Bring $2 to your homeroom teacher and you can wear free dress. Now remember, it must be appropriate free dress, and Ms. Gardina went over all of the rules for free dress yesterday in our team meetings. We had great team meetings yesterday. I feel like we really had your attention. We have told you all of the rules. If you do what we tell you to do, it's impossible to fail. So make sure that you're doing that. We have all of our Chromebooks and we are ready to give them out, except we cannot give them out without our technology use forms. Right now, we only have about 315 technology use forms. You cannot get a Chromebook until you bring back your technology use forms. So we're not giving out Chromebooks until you bring those back. If you want your Chromebook, bring back your technology use forms. And homeroom teachers, please help us to get as many of those technology use forms as you can. And if you have just a few students in your class who have not brought them back, please let us know, because we're going to get those students to get those forms back and get Chromebooks out as soon as we can. Remember, our third pillar for success is technology. We got to get out there and start practicing this typing and practicing this technology. Please remember also to bring back your Parents of Westdale letters so your parents can be involved in our parent organization. And one of our most awesome after-school clubs, Destination Imagination, is going to have their first meeting next Thursday, a week from today. That's going to be in room 85 immediately after school. Team members will meet until 4 o'clock. Your ride must be here at 4 o'clock. If you cannot get someone here to pick you up at 4 o'clock, please do not stay for Destination Imagination. If you're interested in Destination Imagination, please see Ms. Hines in room 85. And remember, come to school prepared to learn, read every day, obey the rules, take care of each other, and success will follow.